Now I think that at the time I was so mad at Devon, but now I think what he did was very brave.
Sometimes the loudest drama doesn't come from court documents or explosive interviews. Sometimes it comes from silence, from side-eye comments, from someone smiling while quietly throwing shade. And this time, nobody saw it coming. Because while fans were busy watching Tia Mowry try to heal after one of the messiest divorces in Hollywood, another woman stepped into the picture, not to comfort her, not to uplift her, but allegedly to mock her.
We've had like bad marriages. We're both friends with our exes, and we love them, we care about them, we want the best for them, and they want the best for us. No matter what, divorce is traumatizing, and
yes, Meagan Good. The same Meagan Good who knows exactly what it feels like to watch a marriage crumble in front of the world. The same woman who cried publicly over her divorce from Devon Franklin. The same woman who once spoke about heartbreak, faith, and starting over. So why would she be laughing now?
We always get that, like I said, that stigma of black men gotta be tough, like you just said. But the toughness comes from a lack of love or a lack of something, right? Most of the time when I see my children, when they go back home, I cry, and that gives me more power until I see them the next time.
Right.
That's therapeutic for me.
Yeah.
And I know I got 2 babies, counting on their father.
Yeah.
And the best father will be the best version of my children. So.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah, so they motivate me and inspire me. So that's why I say I'm just motivated again, and I'm excited for my future.
Yeah.
And I feel like nothing can stop me, man.
Why would insiders claim that Meagan Good sees Tia as helpless, weak, and playing the victim? And why does it feel like this shade cuts deeper than anything Corey Hardrict ever said? Because this isn't just about divorce. This is about pride. This is about survival. And this is about 2 women handling pain in very different ways. And once you hear what Meagan allegedly said behind closed doors, you'll understand why people are calling this one of the coldest moments in Black Hollywood sisterhood. Tia Mowry didn't grow up planning to become a divorce headline. Her life from the very beginning was built around family, stability, and love.
Sometimes the way that we see or understand things, it's not that it's not true, it's just you do come into different seasons. And I had to accept that if this isn't something I've chosen, but it's something that God has allowed, then God has allowed it for a good reason. And I think that we both have grown from it tremendously.
From sister to adulthood, fans watched her grow up believing in fairy tales, not perfect ones, but real ones. She always came across as the grounded twin, the emotional one, the nurturer. When she married Corey Hardrict, people saw it as a win, a successful Black woman choosing love over ego.
Now I think that at the time I was so mad at Devon, but now I think what he did was very brave. And I think that it was a very scary thing to know that the church and all the people, everyone was going to be like, well, this is not what a man of God or a woman of God does,
A relationship that felt balanced, warm, and genuine, at least on the surface. But behind that smiling Instagram family, cracks were forming. For years, rumors followed their marriage, whispers about money, about imbalance, about one person giving more while the other struggled to keep up. Tia never blasted Corey publicly, but her silence spoke volumes. She carried the household, she carried the responsibilities, and emotionally, she carried him too.
I don't know nothing about no boyfriend. Maybe y'all tell me. I have no idea. I don't know nothing.
My marriage was a success. Yeah. I look at it as like a curriculum when you're in college or high school, right? You're learning, you're growing, you're evolving, you're creating.
And eventually, she got tired. When Tia announced the divorce in 2022, she tried to keep it peaceful. No finger-pointing, no dragging, just a calm statement about growth and co-parenting. But what nobody realized was how deeply this breakup shattered her. Tia wasn't just ending a marriage, she was letting go of an identity. She went from wife to single mother overnight, and suddenly the world expected her to be strong without acknowledging how much she had already endured. Meanwhile, Meagan Good was watching from a very different place.
Well, I'm gonna tell you this. Every Christmas or birthday, I felt the pressure mounting because she would look and it wouldn't be no ring.
Christmas,
no,
Corey?
not
that's
every.
not true.
I think up until maybe the last year, when she had a birthday, I think she was expecting like something.
Last year, what? Like
before it happened, before we got engaged.
Like year.
I remember.
6,
I felt
7?
the pressure, and we would talk about it on the phone. She would throw little hints like, you know, like that. It's probably not gonna work out if he ain't trying to marry me. Like, what are we doing? We just dating, and she don't date, and you know. And so I was kind of like, man, you know, I have to marry her. But it wasn't like I didn't want to marry her. I just wasn't ready financially. I'll be honest. I felt like I was afraid. I was scared. I was just like, man, you know, this is serious. But then I said, you know what?
But I think we have to
Hold on,
bring.
babe.
Sorry.
So I went back to my old saying of what brought me here. What brought me here was faith on that plane. It was $75. And I said, okay.
This is nice to know. You never said this.
No, but so I said, well, you know what? Money's not everything, you know, and people think that it is, or that's what, you know, you'll get fake people and fake friends and all that with money. But I said one thing. I said, you know what? I got faith. And that's one thing I never waver is my faith and my belief in myself, God, my mother, and heaven looking down on me. I said, you know what? I'm gonna step up and make a move and God gonna take care of us. And that's just the honest truth. And I said, I'm gonna get a ring. I didn't have a lot of money, but I got a really, really nice ring. And I said, you know what? I'm gonna make this happen. And that's the truth. I said, I love her. She loves me. It's real. We'll make it work, no matter what. I don't care what people gonna say. They probably, why are you marrying this broke? You know? I said, whatever. We gonna make this work.
Megan's divorce from Devin Franklin hit hard. She didn't choose it. She didn't see it coming. And she said that openly. She cried on magazine covers. She talked about praying, begging God for answers, and feeling blindsided by the ending of her marriage. But here's the difference. Meagan didn't sit in the pain for long. She transformed it.
So happy we live together. I'm excited to pay our first bill. You know the rent is due, right? Who on earth is excited to pay bills? And what do you mean together? I mean, you live here, so you're not gonna pay it. Wait, what? So what would you do if I wasn't living here with you? What would you do? I would pay the rent and all the bills. Exactly. So why do you need me to pay the rent and the bills if you can do it by yourself?
She reinvented herself, changed her image, changed her energy, changed the way she moved. And to many people, she looked like a woman who refused to be broken. And according to insiders, that's exactly why she looks down on Tia. Because while Tia appears cautious, emotional, and still processing her loss, Meagan sees her as stuck, as hesitant, as someone who keeps reliving the heartbreak instead of rising above it. And allegedly, Meagan didn't hold back when speaking about it.
You know, my marriage was a success. Yeah. I look at it as like a curriculum when you're in college or high school, right? You're learning, you're growing, you're evolving, you're creating. And I was able to create with Corey some beautiful, amazing children. And at the end of that curriculum, and at the end, there's a graduation, there's a celebration. So that's basically, you know, how I'm looking at it now. And I feel like people when they look at marriage, that success equals longevity. But no, at the end of the day, it's, are they happy? Are they thriving? Are they growing? And I feel like that is what is most important.
Sources claim Meagan referred to Tia as acting helpless, saying she lets Corey still control the narrative, control the energy, and control the emotional space, even after the marriage ended. And that's where the mocking allegedly began. Not loud laughter, not public insults, but sharp comments, quiet judgment, cold observations.
Y'all wild in these comments. I don't know nothing about no boyfriend. Maybe y'all tell me. I have no idea. You know, I don't know nothing. I don't pay it no mind.
Meagan reportedly told mutual friends that Tia plays the wounded woman too well, and that if she truly wanted peace, she would stop responding emotionally to Corey's moves.
I appreciate y'all. Coach Marcus, sending nothing but love. It's love, y'all. I love y'all. I love y'all for real. Okay, I love my beautiful family. Love my kids, love my wife. I love all you guys.
And then came the line that shocked everyone. Allegedly, Meagan said, at some point you have to stop being the sad divorcee and stand up. That hit different. Because Tia didn't ask to be abandoned emotionally. She didn't ask to be dragged into rumors about cheating, sugar daddies, or money disputes. She didn't ask to have her strength questioned just because she processes pain differently.
It got worse, but I feel like it's about to get worse. Oh! It got worse. It got worse.
But Meagan's mindset is simple. Pain is private, power is loud. And in her eyes, Tia failed that test. But here's the twist nobody talks about. Meagan had her own escape route. After her divorce, she quickly found love again. She was seen glowing, smiling, rebuilding with someone new. That kind of validation changes how a person views heartbreak. It makes it easier to say, move on, when you're no longer alone. Tia, on the other hand, stepped into the dating world slowly, carefully, with hesitation. She admitted she felt awkward, vulnerable, and unsure.
Because, you know, it's tough when it feels like you're going through something alone and no one understands. And, you know, no one's there for you. And it's just like, you know, when you're a man, especially a black man, they're like, oh, he's tough, he's strong. But you know, it was a year and a half crying myself to sleep every night. You know, nobody see that. Yeah. Nobody see that. Yeah. You know, like, you know, you live 5 minutes away from your babies, you know what I'm saying? Because people who know Corey Harder know that his kids and his family was everything to him. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I'm stronger than I thought I was. Yes. I'm really stronger. And that by the grace of God, it's like, I'm here and I'm still going.
And to Meagan, that vulnerability looked like weakness. Instead of empathy, there was comparison. Instead of sisterhood, there was judgment. Instead of understanding, there was mockery. And fans started noticing the energy shift. Subtle interviews, side comments, a tone that felt dismissive, a lack of support that was impossible to ignore. People expected Meagan to uplift Tia, not quietly laugh at her struggle. But Meagan's supporters say she's just being real. They argue that tough love is necessary, that Tia is too soft, that Corey wouldn't still be causing chaos if she truly cut him off emotionally. They say Meagan sees what Tia refuses to admit, that Corey still has power because Tia keeps reacting. But Tia's supporters see something else entirely. They see a woman healing in real time, a woman protecting her children, a woman who refuses to rush her pain just to look strong on Instagram. And that's why this mocking hits so deep. Because it feels like betrayal from someone who should understand the pain the most. Tia never shaded Meagan publicly. She never questioned her healing process. She never implied Meagan handled divorce better. But now, Tia is being labeled helpless, while still carrying her family, her career, and her emotional growth. And the irony? The same people praising Meagan's strength once called her broken when her marriage ended. The same world that told her to be strong is now judging Tia for not healing fast enough. And that pressure is crushing. Emotionally, this has weighed heavily on Tia. She's spoken about anxiety, about questioning herself, about trying to rebuild confidence after years of emotional imbalance. Divorce didn't just take her husband, it shook her sense of self. Her kids felt the shift. Her family felt it, and every rumor reopened wounds that hadn't fully healed. Meanwhile, Meagan's words, even whispered, amplified the shame Tia was already fighting. Instead of unity, there was separation. Instead of compassion, there was competition. And instead of healing together, one woman rose while another was judged for moving slower. And that says more about society than it does about Tia. Because healing isn't a race. Strength doesn't look the same on everyone. And pain doesn't disappear just because someone tells you to stand up. In the end, this story isn't about who handled divorce better. It's about how women are expected to suffer quietly, bounce back beautifully, and never show cracks, especially Black women. Meagan Good chose transformation through reinvention. Tia Mowry chose healing through honesty. Neither is wrong. But mocking someone for bleeding openly says more about the mocker than the wounded. Because today, Tia may look quiet, she may look cautious, she may even look fragile. But fragile things are often the ones rebuilding the strongest foundations. And while Meagan may believe toughness is the answer, history shows that softness doesn't mean weakness, it means survival. So the real question isn't whether Tia is helpless. The real question is, why does her vulnerability make others so uncomfortable? And if healing makes people uncomfortable, maybe that's exactly why it matters. Because this divorce saga isn't over. This tension isn't done. And the truth behind these quiet jabs is only just beginning to surface. Stay watching, because the next chapter might flip everything you thought you knew.